what's up guys? Welcome back. It's another Schmoedown video. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Dave, and man, I'm on a little bit of a kind of like an E3 hangover slash, kind of like binge watching hole. You know that like mental burn that you get when you watch too much TV, like all in a row. I've been catching up on Twin Peaks before my DVR deletes like the last 5 episodes or whatever for the, for the new series. So I'm trying to like cram all, 30, 31, 32 episodes of the original series in like a very small amount of time. So yeah, I'm just in one of those sort of like mental states where you've been binge watching too much. And then also I've been watching a ton of E3 coverage when I haven't been at work. A little bit underwhelming actually, but today with the Nintendo press conference they announced some stuff that I was really looking forward to. So that helped me perk up a little bit. But today we're talking about the Schmoedown. And today is Tuesday, so that means we've got a team match going, and we've got DC Movie News going against Team Cinemablend. Now, both of these teams are completely brand new, in a way. Now, on DC Movie News, we've got Mike Kalinowski. He's the only name that I'm really going to kind of cover because I got familiar with him last week on the Movie Trivia Schmoedown, the Inner Geekdom match. Obviously, he came and made a name for himself and just crushed in the Inner Geekdom match. He didn't win. He didn't win the Fatal 5-Way. Koi Jandrew did, but he made a hell of a showing. And to me, I think I said it on the video. I think Kalinowski actually kind of won that match points-wise because I think he had the highest score. But obviously, the way the match was structured, Koi ended up winning that one. But anyway, so Mike is the only person that I really know as far as the Schmoedown goes. So we've got 2 brand new teams, both 0-0, going against each other. All right, so what I'm going to ask you to do, as usual, go down in my description of this video, load up the actual Schmoedown link so that they get the likes and the watches and all that good stuff. And I'm going to give a countdown of 3, 2, 1 here in a second, and we'll go ahead and get started. All right, you guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's see how this one plays out. See if Kalinowski studied all the other movies, not just the Inner Geekdom stuff.
Welcome back to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. I'm Christian Harloff.
I am Mark Ellis. Christian, good to be back with you.
Yeah.
And we have the exciting debuts of 2 teams here, although some of their team members, teammates, friends have competed here before.
Mike the Killer Kalinowski has certainly, we just saw he's competed in the Inner Geekdom. He's competed in the free-for-all. He's been in the singles, but he's kind of felt on his own for a little bit.
He's a free single geek.
Well, enter his companions over at DC Movie News, and I have sentiment to them too because I put all those guys together. I had found Adam Gertler and Roxy and Johnny and Mike, and I put them together. And the fact now that they are here in the Schmoedown is a little surreal to me.
Yeah, I'm not sure how they're going to be in this match. I'm also not sure, what happens if there's a breaking news story in the world of Marvel? Do they talk about it at all? Do they even acknowledge it?
I don't know, but I do think there's going to be a lot of fun to be had. They're very energetic. But what I will say is they're going to have their work cut out for them today because Eric and Connor from Cinemablend, I have had the pleasure of knowing Eric for a little while now. He and I, we were on the Ant-Man set together. You talk about a guy.
Oh, wow, look at you.
Listen, this is a guy.
DC Movie News ain't covering that.
No, well, they were nowhere to be found. They weren't allowed on the set. But Eric is a guy, he reminds me of these guys like Drew McWeeny and William Bibiani. He's very knowledgeable. He knows his stuff. And I think that Eric could really be a force. Connor, I don't know yet. I'm very curious to see what's going to happen. If he's as good as I think Eric will be, they might be a force here.
Well, Connor and I were on the set of Avatar 2 together. Then we dined at Morton's Steakhouse. We are best friends since kindergarten. Really solid guy.
Well, I'd let you into Morton's with that jacket. All right, so we're going to hear a little bit from these guys. As we saw the league form earlier, let's hear them talk and see what's going to happen.
Welcome, Schmoedown. Here we
Now
are.
I
We
want
got the
steak.
DC squad. I got my team with me. Just like Batman needs the league, I got my group with me. Look at everyone here. I'm so happy to see everyone here. The support. I've always been in the Schmoedown. I've been in it for a while now, and everyone always shows up with their team. You got the Lions Den. You got the 4 Horsemen, everyone. And I'm there by myself. But now I got all of you, and I got this guy right here.
You know, I think we've been taking advantage of our movie knowledge for many, many years, personally, privately, within Cinemablend's bounds. This is our time to really kind of show off what we can really do, though, right?
We're stepping into the limelight here. We're getting ready to go. We're feeling spry.
What are these guys, twins?
My strengths are his weaknesses. His strengths are my weaknesses. We are a great complement to each other. Kind of like Batman, Superman, a great team.
You don't really get to build one of the most successful movie websites, most informative movie websites online without having the intense knowledge of people like Connor and me. So, yeah,
Not to brag or anything.
Yeah, no, but I think we're feeling pretty confident in this.
What do I know about Cinemablend? Absolutely nothing.
No, but they're a website. They're a website for sure.
Oh. Well, with that said, they don't stand a chance.
Agreed.
We're coming for you. We're hoping for a good match. Let's get it on.
And to take a quote from They Live, we're here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and while I actually do have another piece of bubblegum still in my pocket, I'm gonna chew that right before the show, and then we're gonna be ready to kick some ass.
Mike and Adam, I'm really proud of you guys. I can't wait to watch you take this all the way. Unite the league. We're ready to go, guys.
Need rings. Need rings of power.
As you see in their promo, I do like, there's a little bit of sass, both playing it on a nice angle here, but there's a little bit of sass from Eric and Connor where they're pretty confident.
They're
They want
like-
to kick some ass.
Yeah, everybody's being nice right now, but they're like that kind of nice, like, hey, we'll shake your hand, you're not in our fraternity.
That's pretty much how it, I mean, look, when you quote They Live as your ending
These guys
line,
keep
you're
playing
gonna
so
kick
nice, I'm
someone's
gonna have to
ass.
start
You're ready
shit-talking
go.
these competitors
So I'm looking
myself.
forward to this match. I can't wait to see it. Are you ready to go?
I'm ready to go. No tail of the tape necessary, right?
No, not at all. But what I will tell you before we get going, make sure you want to find out. Everybody always asks about rankings and who's the latest in the team rankings and the singles rankings. Well, you got a great way to find out every Thursday on Collider's Facebook, and it is live. The pit boss himself, Ken Knapsack, has
Ken,
his
you're the
own
man.
show. It is Inside Schmoedown. He's got a lot of inside information going on in there. Check it
That
out
is a good
every
show.
2 p.m. And now I'm ready to go.
All
you're a
right,
Schmoedown
let's meet
fiend
the
like me, it's a
competitors
very
in
good
today's matchup thanks to the golden throat of this young man who got to be on the set of Ant-Man.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown! Introducing first, making their Schmoedown debut, Eric and Connor, Team
Is this Brienne's entry music?
They're ready.
Eric and Connor.
I like it. I like the energy. They're ready to go together,
at
coming
that.
as a team. They look like a team that's been together for a bit.
That's right. What a handsome young buck Connor is. You
Yeah.
know, I really like the Connor. You know, Eric, I don't know the guy from Adam, but
Yeah.
Connor,
He's
just
ju-
a good guy through and through.
Just jealous he wasn't
Generic
on the
face,
Ant. He just wasn't on the Ant-Man set, Eric. That's all.
It's jealousy.
What does Paul Rudd spell like?
I don't know.
Like lilacs, man.
Oh, that's what I want.
And their opponents. Oh, it's Clausto, Johnny LaClasto from the league.
You know, by the way, Mark, you're wearing your Barefoot on a Lawn Chair shirt. That's awesome.
to see you, sir, as well.
By the way, I love doing the Dick Nixons. Okay, so here's the deal, guys. It's a big day, all right? I need to introduce first, before the team comes out, the X Factor, all right? The X Factor, she is the crown jewel of the DC Movie News Show, okay? She is as dazzling as Diana Prince. She's as provocative as Poison Ivy. She's as seductively hot as Harley. She's the bombshell from B-Town, Roxy Stryer.
I like Roxy. Roxy Stryer is here. Roxy is here. It is the manager of the league. That's where he shows up.
It's the biggest words I've ever said.
All right, so this
Well,
is
I'm
very
happy to be here. Thanks for the introduction.
Roxy, you realize how big this is. They created the show 2.5 years ago. They gave us the rights to the ship, to build the show, to give something people they could be proud of, and yet we've never been on the Schmoedown in 2.5 years. We've never been invited, ever, on the
No, this is the time where we say thank you guys so much for allowing us to be here.
Yeah, right.
We really appreciate it. Remember,
You're
we're
a
the
woman
good
of wonder.
guys.
Positive DC, positive DC.
Exactly. But really, humbly, thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Yep, no more bad Rotten Tomatoes scores now.
It's one movie.
Let's bring out the team.
All right, let's do it, Johnny.
You want movie knowledge? This man is the host of FX Movie Download on FX. He's got Batman underwear. He's got Batarangs as cufflinks. And his nether region is nicknamed Gotham City because it's worth fighting for. He is the worst mocker that'll put you in the hurt locker, Adam Gertler!
Gertler showing up.
German vibe.
Yeah,
From the Clark Griswold.
Guten Tag!
It's Abe Froman.
He's the silent assassin,
Yeah,
apparently.
it smells some sauce.
In a while, I'm not quite sure what's going on. Well, next,
Is Gertler
and last
playing in a
but not
triple
least,
threat?
you know him as an incredibly talented actor on television and on the DC Movie News Show. He's the man with the squeaky leather jacket given to him by Steve Trevor himself. But nothing he loves more than spreading the Yuletide cheer as he ho-ho-hos his way past Cinemablend today. Ladies and gentlemen,
Mike the Killer Kalinowski!
Oh, there he is! The killer comes out. lot of energy with this crew here, too.
Very confident with our team right now. Our
This is
DC
an
movie
elaborate
news team.
entrance.
Yeah, good.
Look, that
Go,
was,
champ!
that was something. What I will say, I can read Eric's thoughts, and he's like, "My God, I want to beat these guys even more now."
Yeah, I mean, an interesting strategy early by DC Movie News, putting Cinemablend to sleep and hoping
That was a
that they
long
wake up in
introduction.
time to compete in
I hope
the
they
match.
don't.
Very elaborate, and I like it. That is a way to make an entrance in the
That's
show.
too
Yeah,
much.
and the
That was
best
a little
part
too
about that
much.
intro only took one take. Phenomenal job by DC.
Oh, what do you
Movie
guys
News.
think? You think it was too much?
All right, so here we go. We're going to start the match here. Let's
like a
start
good
off
entrance,
with the
but that was
rules.
like
Mark,
overdone.
tell them the rules of round number 1.
Gentlemen, the rules in round 1 are simple. The field will receive 8 questions from 8 different movie categories. Each question is worth 1 point. There is no penalty for missing a question, and obviously there is no stealing. Once we ask you the question, please write down your answer on the whiteboard in front of you. And when we ask you to reveal your answer, please verbalize
wish
it
I had
into
a
the
beer right
microphone.
now.
At the same time, you turn around your whiteboard and show the cameras at large. Connor, are you ready?
I believe I am.
That's all I care about.
All right. Team
guy.
Cineblend, you guys are ready. Team DC, are you ready?
Let's do it.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown! 3 rounds in the team division.
Right.
Here we go. I like the crowd. The crowd is ready to go here.
Yes.
All right. Question number 1 in the category of horror thriller. Who played Ichabod Crane in Tim Burton's Sleepy Hollow? Played
It was
Ichabod
Johnny
Crane.
Depp, right?
Yeah, he is one of the weirder first names I've ever heard in my life. Ichabod.
You know anybody named
Not,
Ichabod?
I don't.
I wish I would.
I feel like
3,
you would.
2, 1. Pens down, please. And Adam Gertler.
I believe it was walking.
That is incorrect.
What?
Eric.
Mr. Johnny Depp.
That's correct. That is
Johnny
correct.
Depp.
That is correct.
Johnny Depp.
That is correct.
He's the Headless Horseman.
Cineblend jumping out here 2-1.
Bit of jet lag from Adam Gertler.
Yeah.
However, see if he can rebound with animated movies. In the world of animation, what comedian voiced Horton the Elephant in 2008's Horton Hears a Who? Who? So if you knew somebody named Ichabod, would
Once
you
again,
fucking Icky?
Animation.
No,
Didn't
that'd be
see it.
weird, right? Depends on where you went.
Yeah. Depending on what your relationship
confident.
is. I like Icky.
3. That was
Icky Woods.
Who voiced what
Icky
comedian?
Shuffleham was good old Ix. 3, 2,
Jim Gaffigan.
1. Pens down, please. Eric.
Steve Carell?
It's incorrect. Mike.
Steve Carell.
Incorrect. Oh, sorry, Connor.
I had no idea. I said Kevin Hart.
All right, and Adam.
It was Aziz Ansari.
That was also incorrect. Looking for
Jim Carrey.
Oh my god, I was gonna say Gaffigan. I was like,
I got
what?
Grinch confused. I was like, yeah.
All 4 gentlemen talking out of their ass on that one, Christian. Back to you.
All right.
category number 3 in the category of dramas. What 2000s film starred Michael Douglas, Catherine Zeta-Jones, and Benicio del Toro?
You excited about that new Star Wars movie coming out, The Last
Wait,
Jedi?
what?
Is that a film?
Los
2000s
Jedi
film
is
so
Ultimos.
Yeah, see, everyone was wrong about that Los thing, weren't they?
I don't know if they were. You
Yeah.
haven't seen the movie.
Well, Ryan
Have you
Johnson.
seen? Were you on set?
But I believe Ryan Johnson when he says it's not Los.
Some
3,
Obsession or something like
2,
that. Or
1.
M.
Pens down,
Oh,
please.
I can't
And Mike
blank. I don't
Kalinowski.
know.
Crash.
That's incorrect. Connor.
I know.
Nothing.
Big nada.
All right, Adam.
Drugs.
Incorrect. Eric.
Close, though, because
Yeah.
the answer is Steven Soderbergh's Traffic.
That's correct. There you go.
It was traffic.
Kalinowski had Crash, which involves cars. All right, your next category is the world of comic book movies. Which set was Christian Harloff on for?
I know that.
Excuse me, not you, Eric. What is the name of Tony Stark's personal assistant and possible love
Jarvis.
interest in Iron Man?
Oh,
Man of Iron.
Now it's called Iron Man.
You hear the
What's her
groans
name?
from the crowd?
The right choice.
DC
Yeah.
Pepper.
This crowd,
Pepper
one of the more
Potts.
testy crowds.
Yeah. 5,
I almost put something that was way wrong.
4,
I did.
3, 2, 1. Connor.
Pepper Potts.
Correct for 1 point. Adam.
Pepper Potts.
Correct. Eric.
Pepper Potts.
Correct. Mike.
Pepper Potts.
All right, they all
I
get
almost put
that
Happy
one.
Hogan.
5-3 now. 5-3.
Piece of cake.
Well, with the love interest, I could see it kind of swinging that way.
All right, next question in the category of action comedy.
Oh, a new category!
Action comedy. In what funny flick does Arnold Schwarzenegger have a pet ferret? In what funny flick does Arnold Schwarzenegger have a pet ferret?
Is that why you took the odd questions so you could do that impression? Did you see it ahead of time?
I did
and you're
not.
Like, I'm
I
gonna
wish.
Do the
No, you
Arnold?
did. You set me up for that.
Did you know Ken Knapsack loves ferrets?
Is that true?
Yeah. He couldn't shut up about him on council a couple weeks ago.
5, 4,
You might have
3.
to.
I can see the cover, but I can't think of what the name of the movie is right now.
Jingle all the way.
Incorrect. Eric.
Same.
Incorrect. Kalinowski.
Last Action Hero.
Incorrect.
No, it was.
Kindergarten Cop.
Correct for one.
Oh, it was Kindergarten Cop. That wasn't the one I was thinking of.
6-3. 6-3. DC in a little bit of a hole here. A 3-point
Thinking
hole.
twins.
All right, here we go.
Your next question. In the world of fantasy science fiction, what actress plays Barbara Maitland in the Tim Burton classic Beetlejuice?
Beetlejuice is what they said.
Barbara
We
Maitland.
got Schwarzenegger. He's in a comedy. We need a funny.
Is it the Home Alone mom woman?
Right.
What's her name?
Who was like, you know what? A ferret is going to put this over.
Did
the
it work?
edge.
3.
I've never seen the movie, to be honest with you.
2.
Oh, Gina Davis.
1 pens down, please. Eric.
Catherine O'Hara?
That's incorrect.
That's who I was.
Kalinowski.
Catherine.
I got nothing.
Connor.
Was it Gina Davis?
That's correct for 1 point. And Gertler.
Also Catherine O'Hara.
All right, so look at that. So Connor hit the last 2 here. It's 7-3 as we get into our next category of comedies. Comedies. Which film stars Woody Harrelson as a bowler that loses his hand in an accident?
You know I love Connor, but he did spell Gina Davis.
Oh my God.
Didn't think I had the
Oh,
time,
yeah.
okay?
Fairly Brothers movie.
JTE was here.
He did pronounce the name right.
5, 4,
I'm totally blanking.
2, 1. Pens down, please. And Mike Kalinowski.
Kingpin.
Correct. Connor.
Kingpin.
Correct. Gertler.
Kingpin.
Correct. And
Kingpin.
Kingpin all around the board. All right.
All
So
right, 9-5.
9-5
right.
here. So DC really needs a. They're down by 4 as we get into the final question in movie taglines.
Movie taglines, gentlemen. Your question is thus: what Tom Cruise movie had the tagline "When he pours, he rains"?
Cocktail.
Man. All right. Look at that, slamming it down. Okay.
A lot of whiteboard slamming in
I'm gonna
this.
start with and that 2-1. Okay, pens down. Got to put your pens down. All right. What'd you get here, Connor?
Cocktail.
That's correct. Gertler.
Cocktail.
Correct.
Magnolia.
Incorrect. And
Cocktail.
correct. All right. So pick up a point there. 10-7.
Magnolia has the flipped version of that.
I almost put
When it
Rayman
rains,
like
it
an
pours.
idiot, like it'd be that obvious.
10-7. So, all right, so Cinemablend has a 3-point lead as we now get to round number 2. Mark, how does round number 2 work?
In round number 2, the outlaw shouts something inaudible from the crowd, and then each team is going to get a series of 6 questions, and we choose that category based on your spin of the magic wheel, which can bless or curse you. If you don't like the category you spin, you are awarded 1 mulligan per team, and you can spin again whatever category it lands on. You must answer those 6 questions. Each question is worth 2 points. However, if you're not sure what the answer is, you can check to multiple choice, at which point the value of the question goes down to 1 point. There's no penalty for missing an answer, but keep in mind, there is stealing in round 2, and you are allowed to consult with your teammate for each and every question.
All right, Cinemablend, you guys are up by 3 points. You can choose to either go first or second. What do you choose? All right,
Second,
so
right?
DC Movie News, you guys are up.
All right.
Give it a good spin, Mike.
I think Gertler is more dressed as a spinner.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
Get a Yoda in the middle of it.
We should point out that comic book movies
Comic
is
book
on the
movies
wheel.
is on there. We want it. That was a big spin. That's a spin. That's a spin that keeps on
spin.
going.
Wow.
That is a
Right
spin.
You get points for longest spin.
Just point out. Is it Charlie Sheen?
Uh-oh. And
Famous actors
and
and
actresses.
And actresses.
You want to spin again or keep it?
Go for it.
They are
Take it, man.
perplexed. The crowd exhorts them on.
But they chose opponents and spinner's choice. Do they want to? What do they do?
We're going to stick with it.
You're gonna stick with. All right, here we
Christian
go.
will be administering the questions. Keep in mind, these are actors and actresses of some repute in the business of cinema.
All right, here we go. For your first question,
Repute.
which actor has lost the most times after being nominated for an Academy Award? Susan Lucci?
Denzel.
I think that's daytime Emmy.
Has lost the most time. It could be
5,
nominated.
4.
We're gonna go multiple choice.
All right.
Let's be safe.
Is it A, Albert Finney, B, John Voight, C, Peter O'Toole, D, Richard Burton?
Richard Burton. I'm going to John Voight or Richard Burton.
4, 3.
Go Richard Burton.
It's incorrect. For steal.
The answer is C.
That's correct. Peter O'Toole for 1 point. Cinemablend stealing that point.
DC can't afford any more steals in round 2, Christian.
No, they can't. All right, here you go, guys. Question 2. Which actor played identical twins in David Cronenberg's Dead Ringers?
Oh.
A gas falls
Gas
over.
the
Dead
crowd.
Ringers.
Never heard about Dead Ringers in quite a
that-
while. You ever seen Dead Ringers?
Did not know it was a
Jeremy Irons.
Correct for 2 points.
Nice.
Big pull there.
Nice.
Adam.
Very
There you
good.
go. All right, question number 3. Which famous actress changed her name from Norma Jean Mortensen?
Oh, Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe.
2 more points there.
Goodbye, Norma Jean.
All right. Which actress stars in the following films? Foul Play, Wildcats, and Death Becomes Her?
Goldie Hawn.
Goldie Hawn.
For 2 more points, DC starting to make a little bit of a move here.
Hey, Christian, they just snatched 2 points.
All right. Which actor has appeared in all following 3 franchises?
Did you say? I'm sorry. Did you say actor?
Which actor has appeared in all following 3 franchises? James Bond, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars.
What actors appeared?
Christopher Lee.
For 2 more points.
Wow.
Right now.
Awesome. That was awesome. I love that
And
question.
your final,
James Bond, baby. James Bond.
your final question. Your final question in this round. Who played Amber Waves in director Paul Thomas Anderson's breakout hit Boogie Nights?
Oh, that was Julianne Moore.
Miss Julianne Moore.
For 2 more points.
Wow.
And DC looked really tough there. Looked like they were going to have a rough round, but they stuck with it, and it is now a 6-point lead as it's Cinemablend's time to spin the wheel. Here's the spin.
Big spin.
First spin
By
on the
Eric.
wheel.
Here it comes, Christian. Charlie Sheen is on the wheel.
Animated. Do you want
Animated
to
movie.
stick with animated, or do you want to spin again?
For me, that's a.
It is a risk.
It's a
with
risk.
Opponent's choice.
And the
working
fact
on
that they're
the wheel.
looking for comic book movies.
We're gonna spin again.
They're going to spin
Going
again.
again.
Is it
Going
going to
again.
pay off, or is it going to hurt them?
We'll spin that time.
Look at DC movie.
good
He's
for me,
hoping
huh?
for that opponent's choice. Hoping for it. Action
Action
adventure.
adventure.
Action
movie.
Better
adventure.
about that. That's good.
All right.
All right, will this play into their
We'll see.
hands?
We'll see.
We're about to find out. So, Cinemablend.
Yep.
Your first question in the world of action adventure movies. In what Stallone action film does he utter the line, "You're the disease and
Cobra.
I'm the cure"?
Jesus.
Cobra. Come on, it's Cabretti.
5, 4, 3.
Demolition Man.
It's incorrect.
The correct answer is Cobra.
For 2 more points.
I'm in.
DC scoring 2
I like Kalinowski
points
even
here.
more now.
Wow. That was a big steal. DC
Cabretti.
completely spun this on the other side.
Cinemablend needing
8
to remember
points.
they can check the multiple choice if need be. Your next question, who played Guinevere in 1995's First Night?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Vanessa Redgrave, B, Joan Allen, C, Phoebe Cates,
Julia
D,
Ormond.
Julia Ormond?
It's Julia Ormond.
BB Cates.
Incorrect. DC Movie News?
D. Julia Ormond.
One more point. Wow. Unbelievable. DC is now positioning himself to potentially
9
knock out Cinemablend. This
points.
is
You
unbelievable.
know, I was working on my Cinemablend getting the knockout jokes, and now it looks like it might be on the other
We'll see.
ledger.
We'll see.
Your next question in
do
the
it.
world of action adventure Cinemablend. What is Jason Statham's character's first name in The Transporter?
Frank.
Well, they knew
There
that
you go.
one.
Nice.
2 points.
Good save.
2 points for Cinemablend. 2 points, not 3. There you go.
Two much
Just come on, man.
needed
Just
points.
do it.
2 points for Cinemablend. It is now 2013 as we get into question number 4.
Your next question, Connor, another guy. Nukem is the name of the fictional board game advertised in what 1987 action flick?
RoboCop.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, RoboCop, B, Die Hard, C, The Running Man, or D, Cobra?
5.
RoboCop.
One more point.
Back for 1 point. That was big.
One more point.
All right.
All right, your next question. In Jurassic Park,
There we go.
when Alan Grant is talking about the Velociraptor, the little boy at the beginning of the film compares the dinosaur to a 6-foot what?
Turkey.
Turkey.
2 points.
Huge
2. That was
2
really big.
points.
Really big there. What a match
Ah.
this has become.
I feel like Red Fox. I can't take it, Christian, but I have to give them one more question, and that query is, what singer made her acting debut in 2012's Battleship?
Rihanna.
Rihanna.
2 more
For
points.
2
They're
more
right back
points.
in it.
What a match here.
Ah.
2018, DC had a big comeback, and Cinemablend, who was on the ropes, fought back to now make it a 2-point lead here by DC. First round, Cinemablend up. Second round, DC. Now we're getting into round number 3. Mark, how does it work?
I feel like we
Dude,
fell
I
in love in a
crushed
hopeless
that
place.
round,
Is
I
that
feel
real?
like.
Sure.
Yeah. Nailed it. All right, in round 3, your rules are as such. Each team is going to give us a series of numbers ranging from 1 to 20. Those numbers correspond to a movie category up here. The first question is worth 2 points. The second question is worth 3 points. The last question, should we get that far, is worth 5 points. Because it is the team league, once you hear what the category is, the teams have to choose which competitor is going to answer that question. So you cannot collaborate with your teammate on the first or second question. You are allowed to lock your heads together and come up with your best answer for the 5 points.
Might actually do.
All right, here we go. So let's get DC. You guys are in the lead. 3 numbers from 1 to 20.
3, 5, and 11.
3, 5, 11.
All odds, he didn't even look at
Didn't even look. All right,
Didn't even look at it.
Cinemablend.
Go 1, 7, 18.
1, 7, and 18. All right. All right, so Cinemablend, you guys are up first here. You chose category 1. That is in the category of directors. Who would like to take the 2-pointer?
I'll take it.
Eric's going to take it. Who directed the Oceans trilogy?
Steven Soderbergh.
For 2 points and tying the game here. It is now 2020. 2020. Now we jump back to DC, who gets their 2-pointer.
Your 2-point question, DC Movie News, is in the world of comedy.
I'll take it.
Adam Gertler is going to take it. Your question is this. What NFL team's mascot was Ace Ventura hired to find in
Dolphins.
Ace Ventura, Pet Detective?
What team?
What NFL team's mascot? We can have the team or the mascot.
The Dolphins.
There you go.
Adam Gertler.
2 points, Gertler. We jump back now to Cinemablend, who chose category number 7, and this is Connor for family films. Family films. All right. Ed O'Neill and Rick Moranis are football coaches at odds in what 1990s movie?
Little Giants.
The crowd sounds like they have to take a
Honey, I
dump.
Shrunk the
Christian.
Kids.
It's incorrect. Looking for Little Giants. Little Giants.
Dude,
All right.
I'm killing this
It comes
fucking
down to
this
Now,
episode.
Cinemablend can confer on this question. It is their 5-pointer. It is category 18. You guys chose 90s movies. 90s movies. All right. Which actress played Mother Superior in Sister Act?
Oh my god, I never saw Sister
Maggie
Act.
Smith.
That's correct for 5 points.
Maggie Smith?
Did you see what happened there?
He's found it. He
Literally,
found it in his brain.
Eric, who I'm now referred to by name, leaned in
Finally.
as if to give the facade of consulting with Connor before Connor could even get a synapse through. Eric remembered that his favorite actress is Maggie Smith from his favorite movie Sister Act and launched that
All right.
answer.
So DC Movies now.
Wow.
DC Movie News is in a predicament. If Mike Kalinowski hits his 3-pointer,
Doesn't matter.
it's tied.
Well, yeah, that matters.
It's tied, and it means a potential sudden death, and they get a chance to win it with their 5-pointer. But Mike's got to hit the 3, or they're going to be forced to hit the 5. So let's go, Mark. What's the question?
Mike Kalinowski, representing DC Movie News. Your category
Go
for
for
your
it, Elon.
3-point question, which you will be answering solo without the help of your German buddy, is comic book movies.
He's like,
Comic book movies.
It's my Bespin moment.
Your question. Jim Carrey from Horton Hears a Who has starred in 2 superhero movies. Name the 2 movies.
Actually, it'll be 3, but I'll give you 2. It is
Who's-
Batman Forever as the Riddler and Kick-Ass 2, but he was also in The Mask, which is a comic book movie.
You're damn right.
That's
he was!
right, look at
Oh,
that!
he was.
Look at
Bonus one, which means
Yep.
we get a bonus point.
He just told
it.
he just
Nah,
told
not that
Chris
far.
Gillespie to go fuck himself.
Oh, he didn't do that. He didn't do
He
that.
didn't. He didn't.
We're cutting that out.
Oh, okay. No.
No, we're cutting that out. Nah, that's
All right, so here we go. We come down to this. It is
yes,
now-
tie, yes.
We are at
Love
this
it.
moment. Right now, it's definitely tied up. So we could go to sudden death, or DC Movie News can win the game should they hit their 5-pointer, which, Mark, is what?
Your question. You guys picked number 11. That corresponds up here at my desk to the category of movie quotes. And your question.
5-point movie
Complete
quote.
the phrase from the 1948 classic, The Treasure of the Sierra Madre. Your phrase is this: badges, we don't need.
No sticking badges.
We don't need no stinking badges.
And your winners,
Nice guys. Sorry.
DC
That was a layup 5-pointer at the end. But awesome match.
What a battle that was! DC won, but Cinemablend put up a hell of a fight.
Cinemablend, my hats off
What
to both
a
those
fight
gentlemen.
that was!
Oh my God.
All right, so now the question is, Cinemablend obviously coming back. We know that
They did
DC
great.
Movie News,
They did
what are
great.
they going to do? And we're going to find out. Emma Fife has both teams right now.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Emma Fife here with all of Team DC Movie News, both our competitors, Adam and Mike, as well as Johnny and Roxy. What a victory today, you guys!
It was a match. Those guys were phenomenal. I was sweating there, but it's a testament to this game. We had a kind of a weak first round, but second round we cleaned up. They had a great second round, and it came down to the 25-25.
I was going to say, I was getting a little nervous for you guys in round one there. It got off to a little bit of a shaky start.
You know, it's tough to say, but you know, it was Adam's first time in there, and it's my first time when I was in. It's the lights, and you're there. It's a nerve-wracking. You got to get used to it. But we found our groove, like any good team, just like DC. A rocky start, but we're knocking it out now.
I never doubted you guys for a single second. I don't think there was a single moment where I was questioning whether you guys would win. You were excellent the entire time. That's what happens when you stay the course, and you're the good guys.
Now, Johnny, do you agree with Roxy that you never had any doubts for your team?
I couldn't agree more. You know, all the Kaleidomaniacs out there, you now have someone to believe in. You now have a family, and that is the DC Movie News Squad. Trust us when we say the league has been united.
Now, Adam, this was your very first time competing in the Schmoedown. How are you feeling?
Nervous at first.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay. But then after you pulled out that Jeremy Irons answer, I mean, that was a big moment.
That was
a
a
good one.
big moment for you. And Adam agrees with us all with the big thumbs up.
I think that was definitely the moment that the game turned around, and we saw that we really do have our very own little Justice League here in the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. So what's next for you guys? Mike, this is finally the victory you've been wanting. It's yours.
I would love to see a Marvel team up here, but I think they're too afraid to challenge us. I'm just saying. I thought there was supposed to be a Marvel at one point, but who knows? But I just want to. This is the team. Adam and my strengths. We complement each other. We've got a great support staff here. We're ready to go. We're going for the team championship, man. Go on. Let's go for it. I want it.
Well, I have no doubt that you guys are going to continue to do very well here in the Schmoedown. Adam, are you feeling as confident as Mike moving forward? Okay, I will take that as a yes. Roxy, how are you feeling about the future of Team DC Movie News?
I feel like we have to start taking out some of the bad guys here, and there are a couple, actually one in particular, that I think really could use an attitude check. I happen to know somebody very well, and I don't like the way that he's acting on the show very much.
Someone messed with my rocks. Wonder Woman.
It's not with me, it's with you guys at home, and I feel like we have to fight for you guys because I think you're getting taken advantage of, and it's not right.
Who is it that you're trying to take down?
I'm just gonna let it sit there because I'm the good guy and I am above that. So we'll see what Christian decides to do here next.
All right, I like it. Keeping it classy, Roxy Stryer. Well,
Thank you.
Congratulations again, DC Movie News. We expect great things from you here in the future team matches of the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. We will be right back with Team Cinemablend. And we are back with Connor and Eric, Team Cinemablend. Just didn't
Hell of a show.
win today. It came down to the last question, though. So
It was a photo finish.
It really was. How did you guys feel out there? This was your first time competing in the Schmoedown.
We definitely would have liked to win. That being said, I've watched many episodes of the show. I know how many people get like total knockout, don't even get to the last round. So yeah, I think we can be pretty happy with how we performed. Exactly.
Did you guys find it surprising actually being up there, being under the lights, and having that pressure? Do you think that affected your game?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, you blanked out. You forgot the rules. We'll get a better sense next time.
And I will be studying Stallone movies
Oh, yeah.
between now.
Photography is mine. I mean, yeah.
Absolutely. Well, as I say, you guys did incredibly well. I kind of thought in round one you guys might take it. You had a pretty decent lead there in round one.
I was excited. Kindergarten cop, that was my moment. I was like, I'm doing this for you, Mom.
Did you feel that maybe because you were a little ahead in round one, you might have gotten like a little overconfident in round two?
I definitely got cocky. Eric pulled up, he pulled up the slack at the end. I got cocky in the beginning. Yeah.
Well, obviously, you had an incredibly high score. I mean, what did it come down to? 20 to 25? It was that last 5-point question that got DC
30 to
Movie News the
25.
win. So you guys are clearly not done here in the Schmoedown.
We'll definitely be back for sure.
As people who are very familiar with the Movie Trivia Schmoedown, do you have any particular teams that you'd like to take on in the future?
You know, I'm a good friend of Clark Wolf, so I'd love to see Wolves of Steel
Oh.
come up and do their thing.
Wolves of Steel, that's a pretty tall order. They're one of the top teams in the league. What about you?
I will take any and all comers, any day, any week.
Well,
that's what I
we
wanna
certainly
hear.
Look forward to seeing you guys take on any people who come forth at you in the future. Now back to you, Christian and Mark.
Well, look at that. You have DC Movie News very excited, very happy. They said they were forming this league, and they're calling out other people, too. Roxy took a slight shot at Team Action, which was interesting.
Yeah, going a little Suicide Squad there. That's a DC movie.
Oh, I like that. I like that. And Cinemablend, obviously, you listen to them, and they knew it was a good game. They want to play again.
Solid dudes,
They're looking to come back. So I'm excited to see both of these teams. It was a lot of fun. All right, so guys, now it's up to you. Comment, like, do the whole deal here. This is how you get more teams like this. And by the way, who do you want to see these teams play next? Who should they play? And speaking of big matches, on July 4th, the team title match between the reigning champions, the Patriots, defending their titles against the former champions, Team Top 10. And then right after that, July 7th, Collider Collision, the big event. You've got 4 big matches happening. Make sure you check it out with a triple threat match leading it all between Roca, Riley, and Merle on the 7th.
July 7th, it all goes down. It's also my birthday. Make sure you guys check out the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook fan page and the Schmoedown Rundown on iTunes. That is Christian Harloff. I am Mark Ellis. You want to throw it to the Wild Man or say screw it?
I like the Wild Man. I want to hear what him and that goofy little Cody are going to do next.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Josh McCougan here with the Girl Wonder, the Wonder Boyish Girl, the Wonder Woman, Cody. All right, stop spinning. You're good. Just you know, let's calm down. Just here. You know what? Nope, you're good. You're good. He's good. All right, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans. Josh McCougan here with your fantasy update. Huge team scores, huge team match. Cinemablend putting on 25 points. DC Movie News putting up 30 points. Listen, if you have teams like Night Sisters or perhaps Team Action, or if you have 6 Degrees, or you have what's it called? What's their names? You know the guys. The guys. You know who I'm talking about. If you have teams that are scoring mid-level points and aren't seeing matches soon, if you have Rotten Tomatoes, hold on to them. If you have IGN, hold on to them. But if you're looking to trade up for a team, or drop a team and pick a team up, or maybe you want to pick up both DC Movie News and
I actually haven't done any of the fantasy
both
stuff
up.
yet. I should
They
probably
will score
try
points,
that out.
and they are
Just don't have
new
time.
lovebirds in this league. Yes, I call them lovebirds. They are people that people love and love to fly with. You see what I'm saying? I'm Josh McCouga. That's the Movie Trivia Schmoedown fan. Wonder Woman, you okay? You, all right, he's
gonna
fine.
puke.
Ah! Oh God, no! Thompson, Cody! Ah!
To both teams, I must say, applause to both. Amazing, amazing performances. Super high scoring match. It came down to the very last question in the 3rd round. I think the final score was, 25 to 30. Just an awesome, awesome match. Both teams, brand new to the Schmoedown, came in and crushed, respectively. I mean, okay, the Cinemablend guys, they technically lost this round. However, kind of like how Kalinowski, to me, kind of at least proved himself. He didn't win the inner geekdom, obviously, but he really proved himself. The Cinemablend guys did the exact same thing. So much props to them. And wow, DC Movies came out with a extensive introduction, but man, they performed incredibly well. I'm not familiar with Adam. I only have so many hours in the day to watch everybody who comes on here to watch all their stuff. So I didn't know Adam. It was cool to see another really good competitor. I mean, all 4 of these guys looked like they could come on and possibly do some damage in the single round in the singles matches as well. So Yeah, lots of really good competitors coming on the Schmoedown. Lots of new faces, and they're all really good. So everybody who's kind of been around and established, you gotta stay frosty because you got all these new cats coming for you. But I am definitely excited for Collider Collision. July 4th is just going to be awesome. Obviously, I'm going to be kind of just hanging out, doing some grilling and all that stuff. It'll be a holiday, but then I also get to watch this Schmoedown thing. So I'm hoping that I can make a video that day. We'll see. I haven't actually checked my calendar, what's going on July 4th, but hopefully I can make a video. But we'll see. But anyway, guys, until next time, I'll see you later. Peace!